I suppose I can unmute just to say hello, even though I'm still rushing to hang up some washing before stream starts, but how we doing? Hello, Lily. Nobody else in chat yet, so yeah, fuck it, just keep listening to music. Okie dokie. The rest of the washing is just socks. They don't have to be fuck them. Look at the loser irons that are underwear. Just a question that got raised to me by my dad the other day. Not that he does it. He was the one asking. You know, who does that? I haven't ironed anything in years. Exactly. What kind of loser irons? Full stop. You're right. It's a scam. It's a scam invented by Big Ironing Board. Right. Let's check that the game is actually schmizzable. It's not schmizzable yet. There we go. Become schmizzable. Can I do a quick... While there's like nobody here and we're not really streaming, can I just check something? If I turn down the volume on my end, is the game really quiet now?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. I saw the reports on Horizon Committee. What you did...
The game is really quiet, and if I turn it up...
That Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
I feel like I'm oh my god, I look evil as fuck. Right, and I'm gonna turn it up to 50%.
There's not much to say. The past is the past.
Ignoring the face.
Anyway,
Is the volume okay?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna have to turn down my TV then, because obviously I don't have headset these days because still for whatever reason that headset's being weird. So I have to turn down the actual TV volume to avoid feedback through the microphone. So hopefully it's not too bad. But anyway, yeah, I am surprisingly evil looking. That is new. Can I disable my helmet? Can I see my face? Let me see your face now. I mean, we have to wear the helmet now. Let me look on you with my own eyes. Yeah. Well, what are we doing today? Because the galaxy is fully open to us. We've got all sorts we could be doing, but I didn't actually settle on what quest I wanted to do next yet, because I'm torn. I'm torn with, like, let's go visit Liara, versus let's wait until we've banged every other crew member on the ship before we visit our technical, still current girlfriend. We never broke up. We just... Shepard died, so I don't know what the, what the situation is there. Well, I know, obviously, I played this game, but Shepard doesn't know. Increase. We'll just buy all the upgrades while we're here. Something I'm going to do, in fact, we'll do this before we even leave the ship, is let's just go around every crew member we have and see if they have any ideas. You got any thoughts about how to improve the ship or the crew or our gear? Through intensive training, Shepard could learn to use a single bonus power. Obtaining more loyal squad members will increase the number of powers available to Shepard. Alright. Does this replace... No, I feel like this replaces the one we already have. You gotta do something about Shepard's acne. It's not doing great. I hate that armor. Collector rifle. It ugly. I would love it if we didn't leave the menu every time we bought something. Retrain powers. We're good. We're good. Right. How are we all doing anyway? In the real world? How are you doing, HD? Whoa. Look at it go. You've still got to settle the mining dispute between the Hotari and the Aledians. They can fucking both suck it. I don't...
Shepard, how can I help?
We don't need their Rhydonium or whatever it is.
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
What idea you got? What's your idea? What's your big brain? Oh, my idea is that I, Morden, get a 20% tech damage boost. I mean, sure, but a little self-centered.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
I actually forgot. Like, we are at the point now where we are delving deeper into all these companions, all these crewmates' backstories and quest lines. Obviously, I was just here to chat, but I've triggered a quest.
I had a feeling you were holding something back.
Apologies, classified information, but you've earned the full story. Need to know me, what I can do, what I did. Wasn't lying completely. Initially just did recon, but uncovered data. Troubling. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Hello, Jake. You've missed nothing. I just bought a bunch of upgrades, and we're just having a chat with Morden. You've missed nothing yet.
The Krogan are dangerous enough already. With an unchecked birth rate, they could endanger the whole galaxy.
Also, we look very evil.
Solarian government agreed. Authorized STG to take steps. Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it onto Chanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Shepard!
Not a war criminal. Not a murderer. Genocide. Unnecessary. Krogan as a whole. Violent. Aggressive. Still, have outliers. Worth saving. Genophage modification protected galaxy. Allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
Now we have to remember that Shepard's, I was going to say most of the Krogan Shepherds might have been cool, but that's not true. We have killed so many. We just happen to have 2 Krogan buddies. So, how does he feel about the genophage, personally? I think we got it. We got a...
The genophage was a mistake bordering on a war crime. Recreating it is unforgivable.
Don't want me on team?
It's one of those lines I will not cross.
Work on collector research. But no apologies. Did what was right. Hope you do the same if necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
I'm alright. Got a writing session done over the weekend. And I felt like top bloke man thing. Okay. Yeah, when you get productive shit done, you feel good, don't you? Anything you've been leaving undone. Doesn't matter how small. What was I doing? Oh no, it was D&D session last night. Went well. Over-prepped, as usual, but that just means all that prep's done for next time, and the time after that, and the time after that. And, I compiled my list for going to another Star Wars Legion tournament this weekend. The tabletop game. So I'm going with my Empire army this time. It was the droids last time I went.
Sorry, I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
I decides what's personal.
If it affects my crew,
Fuck
it's
that
my
means.
business.
Sir, I don't want to distract from our mission, especially if it turns out to be nothing.
Hello, Oda. Yeah, Shepard does look very evil. We've been saying this.
Family.
It's only a waste of time if you jerk me around. What is it?
My father was
Just
first
a waste of
officer on a
time
ship
if you
that
jerk
went
me
missing
off.
10 years ago. I had not talked to him for 3 years prior. His ship, the Hugo Gernsback, sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and a request for rescue. Just like that, out of the black. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
So ship his dad disappeared on years ago. Just sent an SOS.
You'd like us to go take a look at the wreck? See if it's legit?
If the coordinates aren't too far out of our way, I could at least verify the wreck. Who knows, maybe there is actually someone out there. I want to also mention that I don't make a habit of looking for random SOS signals. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
When were you going to tell me you were descended from a ghost? Those are spooky, don't you know? Let's shelve this for now. No, we'll not.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
Saw the Resistance videos over 100,000 views. Yeah, it was at 113k.
Close the record.
I saw just when I was getting stream set up there. I don't actually make a habit of looking every day. It just is when I have to log into Red Scott Gaming Vault. And since that channel is only subscribed to one other channel, Red Scott Gaming Vanilla, the retrospective is going to be the top of a subscription list until I release another video. Yeah, it's doing pretty well. I mean, I'm happy with that. It could never get another view, and I would still consider it decent success. I can't remember. Did we end last stream doing the rounds, talking to crewmates? No. Last week we had a very, very quick run of the the goddamn collectors, so we haven't had a chance to debrief with the likes of Jack and that. It's really awesome considering the gap between vids. Ugh, yeah. Hey Jack, how you doing? Can I slap your head?
Hey,
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the collectors?
I ran across the schematics for making L5X implants. Still got them in my head. You want to know what I need? Not usually my thing, but I've learned how to get things done on my own.
Yeah, just at start of stream, I was saying that we're going to just be doing a lot of going around shops and picking up every upgrade we can. We're going to use all the resources we have in the bank, and then as soon as we run out, we're doing the mining stream. And we're going to strip mine. We're going to strip. So yeah, how are you with the Cerberus people? You seem to have an issue with them.
What do you think of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus bitch. Knew that before she opened her mouth.
She just said the bitch word.
What do you think of our mission?
I don't care. I'm out to survive it, then cut loose.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
If I take you too seriously, I might need to deal with you.
Try it. Anyway, relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
I never actually considered this, but could she be talking about the biotic cult we wiped out in the first game? I mean, let's find out what happened to them.
What did you do when you found out?
Oh no, she killed
What
them,
do
didn't
you
she?
think?
Yeah, she wiped them out. Still, it's funny that it's very similar to a side quest we did in game 1. You're bitter as hell. Should we try and be nice? I don't know. I've never well, I've never had the option of getting in her pants, so I'm just curious what the right way to go about doing so is.
Doesn't sound like you're doing much living. Not for yourself.
What do you know? Cerberus lapdog, military stooge. You do nothing but live for other people. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Vandalism. Oh, well, I gotta ask about that. Well, Jack, why don't you just hug it out with Miranda? Have a pillow party in space. And then maybe, yes, HR, what can I do for you?
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No,
Shouldn't you?
there's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about.
Yeah,
So
I'm
fuck
a
you.
people person.
And
Can't you
thanks for
tell
asking.
by my face and glowing Sith eyes? So fuck you and thanks for asking. Anything else?
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
Oh.
I should go.
Yep.
Bang, okay. But why is Shepard starting to look like the Terminator? He's not a robot, but the glowing red eyes. Well, I mean, we don't know exactly what was involved in getting him back to life. There was cybernetics. I assume there's a lot of, you know.
So can it?
Yeah, it definitely. Like they make a point of it in the third game. We are part cybernetic or synthetic, whatever you want to say.
Oh.
Basically.
This mission takes me back. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in
Well,
the
Grandpa's
Skepsis.
gonna go yapping for
Go
the next
work up.
20 minutes, isn't he?
Got picked up by my band well on the way to Omega.
Yep. Oh, he's still yapping.
Should have had no chance on Horizon.
He's on my radio earpiece.
Shepard,
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
might have something I could put together.
What was his one? I don't actually... Ah, it was the Krogan shotgun. Yeah. You can have that.
Shepard,
Shepard. Grunt.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
humans talk too much. Like
Oh,
the tank.
That's all for now.
He's not ready.
Shepard.
He's not hit puberty yet. I'm not joking, that's actually his questline. Just wait for it to happen. Oh, we found a bottle of brandy, didn't we? For,
Weren't you originally
But I don't want to hand it in yet. I want to hand it in
If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collector.
at a certain time, right? Deliver the brandy to Dr. Chokwas. Yeah, we gotta save it for further into the mission.
Yeah, I couldn't take that. They creep the hell out of me.
Yeah, let's see Miranda. We're just doing the rounds. We're checking in with everyone.
Shepard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
What?
What's going on?
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So why are you sharing the family history with me?
My father's agents have been searching for my sister for years. I believe they've tracked her to Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
And this is the shot that they edited. Because in the original version of the game, the camera is a lot lower down right now. So here's Miranda, you know, the trauma dumping about her fucked up family life and her sisters in danger and everything else. And the camera is just leering.
What do you know about your sister?
She's my genetic twin. We're identical, but she deserves a normal life and she's going to get it no matter what.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nos Astra docking bay.
The Nos Astra. Astra. I prefer that outfit on Miranda. It's still fetching, but not as pervy. I'd like it if the headpiece was off, at least out of combat. But other than that, yeah, I do like the outfit. We'll be back soon, still hearing you, but in the kitchen. Fair, fair, fair. My man.
Need me for something?
How you doing?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Bigger guns, I'm guessing? Bigger guns. Ooh, that is our entire platinum supply. But it clears the tanks, at least. Because we can only carry a certain amount of resources in this game, if I remember right.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for
Are you going to get the better food for the cook? I'll be honest, I usually don't. I don't know if I have picked up already or not, but
talk to you later, Garrett.
I see said the calibrations line. Let me check, actually. I don't remember if I did buy it already. I just don't like talking to this guy. He annoys me.
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions?
I talked to him already.
I'm taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll
Much appreciated. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more.
Back to work.
Right, I think that's us. Covered everyone. The gang's still a bit small, to be honest. Took us no time at all to go around.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Gardner, you haven't happened to eat Udina, have you? And he's caught in your throat. I wish someone would eat that guy. Grunt. Hey, Hackett. How you doing?
Thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Ooh, that's a lot to ask.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
What's the charges? Did she say Free Palestine or something?
What is Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard.
Oh, I beat you to it, Lily.
I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
Are you going to do Arrival last? What kind of person do you think I am? Someone who doesn't know the objectively correct way to play this game? Of course I do it last. You sprinted in from the kitchen. Yeah, no, Arrival is always the very, very last thing I do in this game before going into Mass Effect 3, because it just transitions perfectly. Well, kind of perfectly.
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
I'll make this a priority.
Well,
the prison is hidden underground and a Batarian
like a low tier priority.
I'll upload the coordinates now.
I'll do it eventually.
Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
So yeah, if it isn't kind of obvious by like the I don't know, the fact you're being asked to do a mission without your squad and yada yada yada, that is DLC. That is an expansion which triggers obviously at this point in the game. And you can do it at any time, but I think it's definitely best done at the end. It does slightly change the only not like meaningfully, but there is a slight aesthetic change at the end of this DLC, depending on what time you do it. I mean, we've already seen the Collector General, you know, the Harbinger, assuming direct control, Big Bug Man in the last mission. You end up like having a little one-to-one conversation with him via hologram, but of course, if you wait till after the main quest, you talk to someone else. Can't say much more than that without spoilers. I recall asking why Shep wasn't more fucked up after being torn asunder, and you said that comes later. Yeah, well, later is now. The future is now, old man.
Hey, Commander. It's pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Ash, Operations Chief Williams, wasn't it?
Another reminder of how I lost more than 2 years. I don't need this garbage.
Right. Understood, Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Huh? So while my beans are beating, I gotta ask why you look like that. Well, we discussed it. Well, the sort of out of universe explanation reason is it's the Renegade, it's the light side dark side thing that BioWare like doing in Old Republic and everything else. If you be an evil character, you look more evil. And in universe, it's well, if you when we spoke to the doctor at the start of the game, she says like, your scars seem to be clearing up nicely, but honestly, the best way of healing will be maintaining a positive outlook. Happy thoughts. And since we did not take that advice to heart, we are falling apart. That's the in-universe reason. Right. Onwards and upwards, I suppose. What What the hell are we doing now? What are all of our options? Well, we're not doing that. Help Kasumi, help Zaid. So we've got our 2 missions right away for helping out some companions. Help Miranda. There's a lot of stuff on Ilium, but I feel like that could be a whole stream in itself. Help Jacob. Rescue Tally. Do we want to get Tally as soon as possible? And then there's Project Overlord, another DLC. I think we can go grab Tally, right? Haestrom, formerly a Quarian colony, Haestrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dolan, the system's star. Dolan appeared to be unstable with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red gigante. Haestrom was lost at the Geth in the Revolution of 1896, soon after all communications with the planet and its space station ceased. It's fun when you go through like Mass Effect lore and backstory, because it'll be like, you know, well, case in point there, the Geth uprising of the 1800s, and it just sounds weird, our human perspective. Yeah, gotta bring Garrus, so that they can meet Tally. Let's keep the goddamn Cerberus crew out of this if we're going to be interacting with Quarians. They do not get along. Sure. Bring the baby boy. Danger Dolan. Nice. First character to hit their subclass. So more damage, more weapon damage, more health, and health regen. More health regen. 6 and 2 3s. Oh, what weapon you using? Yeah, give yourself the big claymore. We're good. Bug. Dead bug.
Shepard, our data indicates that Tally is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Haestrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Mm-hmm. We gotta stay in the shade on this one as much as we can.
I'm having serious issues with my shields.
So we'll fight from the shade, but no hiding.
Geth. Yeah, this is our first time seeing Geth in Mass Effect 2, right? Yeah, it definitely is.
Incoming dropship.
300 reference. So we'll fight in the shade, but no hiding. Oh, and here comes one of my favorite tunes in the game as well. In a game with already some very good music. Just this mission in general.
One more.
Woo. This game is so old that was probably still relevant. The movie, not the battle. The matter of Thermopylae. I don't know the year, so I'm not even gonna venture a guess. You know what? A hot take. I think remembering the years and dates where things happened in history is overrated. You know, I think it's way more relevant, it's way more important to, like, understand why history happens, rather than to get the exact day, year, and time it happens, you know? I also say that as someone who just has a really bad memory for numbers, so I'm a little bit biased on this front. Like, you know me, I'm like all about Mass Effect lore, for example, but I could not fucking tell you what year this game is taking place in. Not offhand. I think it's 2180 something? 2183? And the first one, 2181, I think? That's kind of a guess. Pew. Get pewed, get pewed, get pewed. Well, they sure are just lining up for me to shoot them. Oh, I am not in the ship. That's fine. I don't even need my shields. I've used up all of my ammo. Christ. I'm not convinced these fuckers are ever going to stop spawning. Dodge that bullet. Whew. Holy shit, I was joking with 420 BC for the Battle of Thermopylae, but it was 480 BC. Close enough. Hope you head out. There you go. Years schmears. All I need to know is that 3 follows on from 2. Exactly. Yeah, you know how you have a bit of like a crusade against the idea of lore in stuff, HD? I'm like that, but like when it comes to reality. You know? I think it's more important to understand why like World War I, World War II happened, rather than to know the exact day and time it fucking started and ended, you know? Like, oh, look at me, I know the deep cut lore. Shut up. History nerd. Me talking to my high school history teacher. Didn't even take history, took geography. Yeah, some stuff to grab before we leave. Now, we don't take damage when they're in the sunlight. It's just our shields malfunction. So we are safe enough as long as we aren't being shot at. Can I put my gun away? I don't know why, every time I play this game, the button for holster weapon changes. Like, sometimes it's select, sometimes it's, the touchpad, like left touchpad. Today, left touchpad is, shoot. I don't know why. Just keeps changing. Speaking of lore, I've had to put a bunch in this new book just so I and the readers know the context of stuff. My solution, though, it's short and there's a ton of contradictions. I mean, there's nothing wrong with lore in itself. I mean, like I've said this before, lore is just world building. I mean, it's just another term, essentially. World building is the act of creating a backstory, and when you have tons of backstory, it becomes lore. You know, it all intermingles into itself, doesn't it? The issue is when you just have nothing but lore, or you hyper fixate on the lore above all else. You know, that's when you start getting into problems. And as someone who has never actually started any of their writing projects, and probably never will, this can also create the situation of you just become a world builder rather than a writer. All you do is build the world and never actually get to writing the damn story. You know? I'm sure a few people in chat can relate to that.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I passed a lot of dead Quarians on the way in. You're the first survivors I found.
Damn. Wait. Shepard? Inspector Tally worked with? Oh, don't know why you're here, but right now any organic is a welcome sight. Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us.
Is this me, or is he very quiet?
Down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
What's your current position?
We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Talizor at a secure shelter, then doubled back.
Tally will bring up the star here and what's going on with it. It will be a dropped plot point for Mass Effect 3. I know. This was supposed to be foreshadowing for the entire... You know, the entire plot of the whole series, to be honest. The reason for the Reapers doing what they do and everything else. But then it got leaked, and they had to make a kind of last-minute course correction. Or course change.
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tally yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Talizora. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait! Watch your ass! We got a dropship coming in!
I mean, not going to be spoilers really for anything that we go through. Just spoilers for a game that never got made. But the idea is that this star on this planet is like going Red Dwarf, or Red Giant, or fucking other space-themed TV shows, faster than it should be. And it's this idea that the whole galaxy is kind of speedrunning its own demise because of the overuse of Mass Effect technology. You know, Element Zero, faster than light travel, and all of this. We are speedrunning the death of the galaxy, causing stars to die out faster than they should be. And the Reaper's entire purpose of being is to harvest all species and, like, garner a collective knowledge to try to find a solution to save all life forever or something, you know, yeah, something like that. Either way, never happened because they changed the plot, so this mission is really all that remains of it. Don't know why they cared about the leak. I guarantee that the vast majority wouldn't have cared. Yeah, like, this is the thing, this is like I'll use Game of Thrones as an example, because in a way, if you think of, like, the TV show as spoilers for what may or may not have been the intended route of the books, if you were in George R.R. Martin's shoes, do you, A, carry on with the planned course, and just try to do it, you know, better than the TV show did, and trust in your own writing, and trust in your fans that they're not going to be disappointed that, you know, we had it spoiled to us already? Or do you try to outsmart your fans and find a new big endgame plot twist, even though you've spent the last 30 years, however long you've been, 30 years? Like 1990s, right? 30 years writing this story and setting up plot and, you know, foreshadowing, blah, blah, blah. And then at the last minute, you change how it all ends. You know what I mean? Personally, I would have just stuck with. Hop. Get that guy.
Yeah, right on your ass.
I mean, you're one to talk, Steven. You cancelled the entire Emperor Kai plotline and season because it was leaked on Daily Motion.
We need a core sample to get a time
Wife.
on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Oh, we are going to get ambushed the second
I'm on it.
I try to leave. So let's just get ourselves ready beforehand. I'm pretty sure anyway. Yeah? Yeah? No? Maybe? Yeah? No? Maybe? Could have sworn. Could have sworn a big guy drops in from the sky. I hate the obsession with lore over story. Lore ain't story. It's trivia for stuff that doesn't exist.
Worthless.
Trying to shoot this guy in the fuel tank. There we are. I doubt George R.R. will even finish it. I think he's lost interest. Sorry, I just left that. Lost. And he screwed himself by making Feast for Crows and Dance with Dragons take place directly after Storm of Swords.
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar
I've no fucking idea what's going to happen with these books. Worst part is, I've read them all, but it's been so long now, I don't fucking remember. Like, I can remember everything that happened in the TV show, but I don't want to. I want to remember what happens in the books. I don't want to get those, like, those memories crossed too hard, you know? Safe in here? Yes, we are. And I don't really want to reread them. I mean, whenever, if the new book ever comes out, I'm going to have to go back and at least read the last one. Or maybe, like, the last half of the last two, since they split the POV characters that way. Who knows? Steven, do you think that EA or the writers of Mass Effect 3 would have messed up the Dark Matter story if they continued that story from Mass Effect 3? I don't know. Now, if I remember right, Drew Caprichin, who wrote or who was one of the main writers, we'll say, not the single writer, for the first two games, he was not in the third, and he was the main idea behind the whole Dark Matter storyline. So if they still had him, then maybe it would have gone somewhere. It would have stuck the landing a bit better. But I don't know, and I don't massively like doing this kind of speculation. If only George Lucas did episode 7, it would have been perfect. You know what I mean? I mean, it probably would have been better, but either way, we don't live in that world.
I'll put them down. One.
I mean, it's also entirely possible that if EA didn't, you know, take over the game and whatnot, we might have just never gotten a Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. You kind of have to consider this as well. You know, Monkey's Paw changed the timeline, and then we just don't get sequels. Who knows? The game, maybe Mass Effect 1 happens, and then it becomes this like treasured gem that never got a follow-up, despite ending on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, right on your ass.
And eventually it gets rebooted by, I don't know, Obsidian or someone 20 years later. Sometimes I question George Lucas's taste. You know what his favorite Clone Wars episode is? Is it the droids in the desert one? Yep, I knew.
On it.
Coming.
Like I said before, whatever the flaws it got, that we got a Mass Effect trilogy at all.
I don't think we have enough. There must be more demo charges around here.
Oh, fuck! I think I know what I've done.
Hostile.
There is supposed to be an enemy ambush. I just didn't pick up the damn charges, did I?
Heavy fire.
I think. Yeah, there we are. Sitting on the damn table there. Okay, this time! There we go. There's the high roller. Took a while to get the charge. It's a fine episode, but his favorite? Wild. I think he's liked it. Like, George is... George doesn't care about the lore. George is HD. He likes, you know, interesting cinematography. He likes sort of novel ideas. He likes callbacks to other things that he liked as a kid. And I think there was a lot about that episode in particular, which was very, I want to say Ralph McQuarrie? I don't know which concept artist from the original trilogy specifically did a lot of these, like, vast, sweeping, like, desert plain artwork. That episode, a bit like Star Wars Rebels would as well, called back to a lot of that. Also, he likes humor. You know, he likes little, it's cute droids for kids, you know? I mean, I know as fans, we all fucking live for, like, the Umbara arc or Siege of Mandalore and shit like that.
To come here should be on there.
But, like, George doesn't care. I don't think so, anyway. What? What? What is wrong with me today? I'm having a constant brain fart. I've never failed one of these in my life! Not once, not one time. How far back are we? Ugh, I'm not doing it.
We can use this.
It's the never-ending stream curse.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space, walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
Hey, wish granted.
Is anyone there?
Tally, it's Shepard. I'm sorry, everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
I'm here to rescue you. Must be nice.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Call Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of geth outside.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer geth shooting at us.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the geth and the console is damaged.
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
We'll see about that. Guess it depends whether Rieger staying alive is aligned with my renegade dialogue choices or not. We'll just have to let the game writers decide. I'm not in control. I don't have a say. Right, this bit sucks. This is gonna be one of those. Gotta keep pushing forward and find the source of these drones. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep spawning. Somewhere around here, there should be a big guy. A big old fella. That's a big old fella. Again, this music. Grunt! You smack him down. Well, at least we deal with the drones. There we go. Good work, team. Does that stop the drones from respawning? No, not really. Oh, bloody hell, there's another one. I forgot about that. Yep, you know what? Shotgun time. I love Ralph McQuarrie. Did a whole project on him in art school. Talking about the influences the Korean War had on his art. I know nothing about that. Any particular tidbits you want to share with the class? And yeah, I know. The actual one I was trying to think of was the Metropolis C-3PO standing in the desert. That was like the specific thing I was thinking of. Oh, crap. Oh. There we go. To cut a long research short, the look of Star Wars, as influenced by the second-hand nature of the tech and weapons, is a lot of World War II stuff got reused in Korea. Okay. So, like, when it comes to the vehicles and things, that's kind of what you meant. Alright. I mean, I obviously, I think everyone knows about the whole Star Wars aesthetic kind of,
Colossus! Get down!
Kind of doing the whole used space look versus a lot of sci-fi up until that point had been. You know, a lot of shiny chrome, completely unscratched spaceships and that sort of thing. So certainly,
Over here. Get to cover.
I always assumed that was George's kind of direction, but I don't know. Sure, Macquarie. Total influence. Also, Grunt, what are you doing?
I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Tally's inside over there. Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
How many Geth are out there?
The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair.
Do you think the prequels kept the used universe aesthetic? Mostly, yeah. I think there was a different aesthetic priority going on there. They were trying to show, like, the, you know, Republic at its height relative to when it became more utilitarian and, you know, with the Empire, as all color and art and everything else was washed out of it and to be replaced by, like, this pure military machine, which is why you have, like, the Naboo starfighters, which, by the way, are fucking top tier as a design, but they're very shiny and very cool. But they're Speed Racer, they're Ferrari, or somebody who knows more about cars than I do. They're like Lamborghinis in space or some shit, or to be more like George's childhood, you know, street cruising back in like the 60s. Just big yellow space cars. But yeah, what the prequels did have the issue with was more because it was so CGI heavy, especially like when you're watching, I want to say more Attack of the Clones and especially Revenge of the Sith, because it's so CGI. Even though the designs they were going for were plenty like in-universe used, battered, scraped, and worn, they all have this slightly play-doh-y CGI look to them. Which is maybe where there's a bit of like everything's too clean in the prequels, but you know, had it all been done live action, I don't think it would have been as bad. Does that make sense? I'm thinking like especially the clone troopers and you know a lot of the planets they're on, Utapau and shit like that.
How bad is your suit damage?
Combat seals clamped down to isolate contaminants.
I like to imagine Shep is giving Grunt this info dump while in cover. It's just Shepard's just unloading his hyperfixations on onto the crew here. So Cal Rieger, have you ever seen this old movie called Star Wars? George Lucas was ahead of his time.
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one. I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger.
Oh, and the yeah, absolutely. Like the Spitfire fuselage is almost one-to-one with the Naboo starfighter. The way the cockpit, you've got like the front end and then the cockpit and then into this like nice swooping. That's the thing. A lot of swooping in the Naboo designs versus like angular and rigid. You know, with the Empire and the Rebels. Well, like X-Wings and that.
Good luck, Rieger. Let's go shoot some Geth.
Give us a lie. Say hi to Tally for me.
I might want to check. I'm actually going to check something. I would never normally do this. But Mass Effect 2, can I still get with Tally? Or how will I say this? Cal, Rieger, Death. Because if I've just if I'm gonna let this guy die, I hope this isn't gonna like ruin the Tally romance. You know, we gotta take this shit seriously. Uh-oh. Oh, bloody ads, leaving alone. During Tally's recruitment mission, you'll have to explore a planet, yada yada yada. Nothing you do here explicitly impacts her romance, but towards the end you'll meet Cal Rieger, and he'll offer to provide covering fire. Tell him to stand down, letting him cover for you means he will die, and with him gone, Tally's loyalty mission is harder to complete. Since failing the mission means you cannot romance Tally, keeping uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Well, we're just gonna have to make sure that we ace that mission when we get to it.
Impact shot. Replay.
Why is this fucker not popping? There we go. Hey.
Heading to cover.
Ducking my head whenever I see this big glowing blue orb coming in my direction. The orb.
One more.
Grunt, 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 where you going? Grunt, grunt, where you going? Grunt, grunt, where you... He's running off to kill something. Getting flanked. And Grunt's got himself killed, of course.
This should slow him down.
Ah, no! Oh, I hate that! And I never fully understand when it decides that it's going to force you out of cover and when it isn't. I am behind cover at the time where a big blast hits the wall that I'm behind, and sometimes I'm fine, other times I go, ah, for no reason. And then I die. Anyway, this time, fuck it.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad...
All right, Shepard.
Gear up.
Ah. Give us another chance to rescue his life, I suppose. Something less to worry about later.
On the ground, now!
One less to worry about.
Your ruddy head poked out. move. We can.
Moving to it.
Whoop. Hold on, have I...
Impact shot.
Shield down.
To be honest, I don't even know how much Khal Rieger really helps in this fight. He was spending that entire time shooting the Colossus with his RPG, and, I don't know, he, like, scratched its shields a little bit, I guess. Like, basically what damage I've done now was what damage I saw him do. So not exactly worth it. Grunt, grunt, grunt. Grunt your way over here. It's not doing much. Low ammo again already. We had a full restock, but... I'm sure I've had him live after providing cover for my team. He loved it. I wonder what determines it. Maybe just a time limit thing. If you can defeat the Colossus quick enough. Which is, you know, probably easier to do on a reasonable difficulty. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just chilling. Oh, did I hear? Yeah, there's still Geth. There's still Geth kicking around. Didn't see that fucker there for a second. Just blended into the crates. There we go.
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more guests from getting inside. There, that should do it.
That ought to do it.
Just let me finish this download.
Don't ask what she's downloading. It's her collection for the road.
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
I love that this is just a quarry in Space Wales. It is the most Mass Effect 1 mission in the game, setting-wise. I miss when every combat encounter in that game was just in some Welsh quarry, you know?
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people
That
died
little
here.
fight
Some
of
of them
video
were my
sci-fi
friends.
vibes.
All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
So tell me about the mission, would you?
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
A disused
If I
plot
had to
point.
guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Quarrying Quarians. Quarry quarrels. Sure. I feel like you maybe want to drop one of those quarrel-related terms. But yeah.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe the Mass Effect TV show will use the dark energy plot if they don't get cancelled after one series. I doubt it, but... Okay, Mr. Wordsmith. I'm just saying it's like one of the quarrels was redundant. Because, you know... Tally's with me now. Good in the cuck chair.
Tally's coming with me. I hope that's not a problem.
Not as long as it's her choice.
It is. Thank you, Rieger.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now.
I was thinking about that.
Keep her safe.
Oh yeah, that was it. I was going to say, I'm sure I brought up the Mass Effect TV show recently. That's something. You know, here's a little pet peeve of mine. Just a completely tangent there. Just talking about, like, fan casting for non-existent TV shows and that. Because I saw this the other day, that Asajj Ventress, bald Sith lady from the Clone Wars. Actually, she's not a Sith, she's just a dark... Shut up, nerd. She'd apparently been cast Anya Taylor-Joy. Now, it's a rumor, so, like... anyway, I don't really care. That's not the point. The point is... my fucking pet peeve is when it's like Anya Taylor-Joy has obviously played a bald person, a bald woman, at some point in her career. I don't know what film or TV show it is, but there was a picture doing the rounds alongside Asajj Ventress, and I'm just like, I hate it when fan casting happens where it's entirely based on some superficial shit like that. Like, Natalie Portman was bald once in V for Vendetta. We're going to cast her as Asajj Ventress, because what's she known for being? Bald, I guess. Mr. Director, sir. Natalie Portman already was in Star Wars, actually, in like three movies, in fact. Doesn't matter. Nobody cares. But like, yeah, you could shave the hair off of anyone. It doesn't need to be somebody who's done it in the past. It's a weird kind of oh fuck, what's the bloody term? I'm terrible. Head like a sieve. Typecasting. It's a really strange subcategory of typecasting where it's like, this person played a redhead with glasses once in a movie 10 years ago, so we're going to cast them as this character who has red hair and glasses. But it's like, anyone can wear a wig. It's, you know what I mean? It's like, why you... I don't know, people are dumb.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Talizor. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't
Besides,
know.
the most important thing for a Sage Ventress is somebody who can do that raspy voice.
Don't make nice.
That's all that matters to me.
That's why you're here, Tally. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Talizor the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works.
Willem Dafoe for Garrus? Sorry, I've just googled bad fan casting and it was one of the first results.
Good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Oh. Oh, that look said it all. Oh, there we fucking go. Perfect example of the shit I'm talking about. Now I need to remember the guy's name before I finish my point. No, not the movie K2, the character K2 SO from the Star Wars. There we go. Alan Tudyk. Fan casting. Alan Tudyk for Legion. Now, spoilers, of course, for this game, I suppose. Lily, close your ears for a second. Just because you played a fucking robot in Star Wars doesn't mean you are the man to play the robot in Mass Effect. It's a completely different character. You know what I mean? You can unplug your ears. You're good. You're good. Meh. I would cast the singer Caroline Polacek as Femship, mainly because I've just discovered her and her music as no idea who she is, but I endorse it. Okay, it's a crazy person. That's transfer request for Tally to us. With the rest later. Team status. Let's have a quick gander. What's Tally's alt design? I'll give it a look anyway. Ears back. You're fine. It would be like somebody casting an actress to play Tally based entirely on the fact that they wore a hood once in a show. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter that they don't sound like her, or I was going to say look like her, but you know what I mean.
Don't worry.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Oh, I don't like the eyepiece going on there.
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up.
There we go.
I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
I suppose an even clearer example of the shit I'm talking about, since you brought up a Femship there, it would be like casting somebody for Femship just because they had red hair in something. Like Scarlett Johansson, because she's well known as a character with red hair in a Marvel shit. You know what I mean? In the Marvels or whatever. Again, it's like if anyone can change their hair color or wear a wig. It's stupid.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Back.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship.
Nah, I don't like this Tally outfit as much. We'll change back.
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress, and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Idena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
I don't suppose that human biotic was Jack by any chance, was it? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure this might be, Mass Effect Deception by any chance? I think I've read this book, but these books are not very good, so I don't remember. Cerberus, Gillian Grayson, young woman with extraordinary powers, once the subject of horrifying scientific experience. Yeah, I'm assuming it's referencing this book. I don't know.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
I might reread these books, actually, one of these days. Now, I do remember, and I remember the first one, because that goes into Admiral Anderson's backstory when he meets Saren. Because he talks about it in the first game, how he was, Anderson, was on the line to possibly become the first human Spectre, and he gets put on a mission with Saren, and basically he sabotages the mission, causes a lot of people to die, Anderson looks bad, etc, etc. I remember that. And also, I'm pretty sure the book goes into Saren discovering Sovereign at the end. But yeah. Video game tie-in novels, they're usually not up to a particularly high standard, are they?
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them.
Nope. Get out of her way. She's
You know
on a mission.
History with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. I was kept separate. They hated me just like everyone else there. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loose end I need to deal with.
I can't not hear Hulk Hogan whenever Shep says Jack. Okay.
What did they hope to gain by torturing a little girl?
It was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more biotic power. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, Mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Cerberus is different now. No, they're not.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man. And you better have some answers.
I just had
He'll just deny everything.
a
That's not what I'm
horrible
after
reminder
anyway. I found the coordinates in your
of Jack's bad ending
I want to go
in
to
the
the
third
Telling
game.
facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Okie dokie.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Fuck it, let's do that right now. That sounds fun. About half an hour, I think we could do that in time. Oh, wait, no, maybe, no. I don't think we should do this. Yet. My worry is if we do it too soon, we're going to trigger a confrontation between her and Miranda, and we want to make sure we're definitely charisma'd up high enough that we can defuse that situation. Yeah, no, let's not do that. Let's play it safe. Which then begs the question, what should we do?
No messages for you, Commander.
Damn it. Becomes a random space ninja, doesn't she? Yeah, kind of, yeah. Yeah, we need more Riz. We can do some mining. What can we do? I don't want to do the Firewalker missions. They're so goddamn boring. Help Zaid? You know what? That's a fairly throwaway mission. We can just get out of the way. Zaid's side mission. It's pretty one note. And I don't think there's really any consequence to getting it done sooner or later.
We're too low on fuel to
Oh,
leave the system
shit.
under thruster power.
Normandy crash site, Firewalker. I kind of think I might just do them on my own because they're not that interesting. I already kind of said what the Normandy crash site quest is. You go to the crash site, you walk around trying to find 30 dog tags. And that's it. I mean, it's fine. It's got that little, like, oh, remember the original Normandy, R.I.P. going on, but, just don't think we need to spend half an hour on it. Right, I don't think it necessarily matters who we bring along. Beep, 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 beep. Fuck no. Garrus. In fact, I still don't know if I like that outfit or not. True, but it's atmospheric. Eh, I guess. I mean, it is. It's just, again, I don't feel like it's stream content necessarily. Do we get the Inferno Grenade? Oh no, this is, I forgot how it works. I'm gonna save some of his points then for later. Right. Increased health, increased damage, increased storm speed. More Paragon Renegade, more power damage. Power duration, weapon damage. Wow, hold on. So more health, but less damage, less movement speed, less Paragon Renegade. And yeah, definitely, we're going to go with this one then. Yeah. So, Zaid's mission, we didn't really get too much of a prompting for it. And actually, no, I don't remember if he ever told us anything about it. It's a revenge quest. He just wants us to come help him kill someone. That's the gist of it. But who that someone is just happens to be, what is it? One of the head honchos of the Blue Suns. Before he was hired by Cerberus, Zaid had taken a mission to go to Zoria and liberate an Eldfell Ashland refinery from the Blue Suns. Once his work there is done, he can fully dedicate his attention to the mission. Yeah, okay.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Now that makes it sound like a pretty cut and dry mission. I did not realize we had changed rifle. I did not ask for this, but fine. We are now using the Geth pulse rifle.
A shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close. Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style.
Hey, Vito! What the hell? Monkey! Oh. Vito, what the fuck? It was a joke.
Command to Bravo. Take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
Monkey. Hey. Oh! Oh, they're interactable. I was waiting for the renegade points.
Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint. Enemy!
Yeah, so Zaid used to be one of, like, the founding members of the Blue Suns, didn't he? If I remember right. But he got ousted by this Vito guy. That is someone. Yeah. It just looked a bit weird. Hey? Oh, invisible wall. Wonderful. See me outside! You killed Monkey! I was just trying to save them. I was trying to spare them the indignity of evolving into a humanoid. I was going to make a joke about how, like, you know, return to monkey, no pay taxes, but at the same time, I'm actually sparing their ancestors the wrath of the Reapers. By denying them the chance to fully evolve. Interesting, that. The Reapers leave monkey alone. Just don't discover space travel, and you'll be fine. Stay in your lane. Like, genuinely, if we ever have that Star Trek moment where the Vulcans come down and, like, introduce themselves to us, we gotta just chase them off with our goddamn torches and pitchforks. Leave us the fuck alone. Space is big and scary. I'm just gonna alert the Reapers of our existence. Leave us be. Then again, to be fair, I think Cochrane had already invented the warp drive by that point. So, yeah, we'd already be fucked, I guess.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there!
Vito. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns.
There we go.
The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So, yeah. We have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the
Cochrane.
He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians.
Garrus is just looking for
Cheaper
fish.
labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
We'd better get moving.
Oh, Zaid hates Batarians too. We're gonna get along just fine.
They know we're here.
Fun fact, Zaid's eyes are like that because he's a big fan of David Bowie, especially Ziggy Stardust era. Is that true? It is for me, because everyone in the future loves David Bowie. True! You know, he's a starman. Waiting in the sky. We don't need space. Earth big enough. Boards with nails in them. I love humans.
Zaid Masani.
I mean, I hate humans, but in the context of, like, I hate aliens and would eat E.T. if he landed in my garden. I love humans. We're so fucking dumb and barbaric.
Ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again.
That sounds like Steve Blum, I think. Steve Blum doing his extra blummy voice.
Burn, you son of a bitch. You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
What the hell?
Me on the oil rig. Smack the valve. Thing won't bloody turn. Oh. Control room. I seem to have caused an explosion. Don't worry about it. Just don't report it. It'll be fine.
Next time you're gonna blow something up, I want to know about it first.
Vito was confident. Had a lot of men. Now he's lost the home field advantage. If we keep up the pressure, no way he's getting out of here alive.
You don't make a move unless I know about it first.
This is my mission. Remember that. I came here to kill Vito Santiago. If you want my help on your mission, you better make damn sure that man dies today.
You want him dead? Then he dies.
I don't care what else happens, as long as Vito swallows a bullet.
I get the feeling this man is a little bit angry. Don't know how else to put it. Bit of an understatement, but fight to the renegade. To be fair, the Geth pulse rifle is pretty good, but I still like the Mako. Can you believe it's been nearly 10 years since Bobby died? Same week as Alan Rickman. Yeah, that was a fucking weird week. It was like everyone's fucking all these famous people dying, dropping flies. Oh no, civilian workers.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
Then jump over the ledge.
Probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
Just jump down here and, like, run to the exit. You'll be fine.
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
Well, I don't want him to blame me. Okie dokie.
Let's get moving before Vito gets away.
Glad you see it my way.
No! Help! No!
I mean, at a certain point, you gotta be responsible for your own safety. Like, I'm sure there's things you can do. I'll keep telling myself that. My conscience is clean. There is. Ah!
And
stay down.
Hostile down.
I don't think I've actually said, but I hope it was inferred. I do have a time limit tonight. As usual, we need to go in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Hey. I don't know why I just got it out of cover there, but... Can you guys hear the screaming of innocence in the background? That's fun. I'm glad we got to experience that.
This is valuable.
Lost a lot of people in 2016. One of the many reasons that year was arse gravy. It was like an infamously shitty year. Remember when everyone was like, ah, this is the worst year ever. It's never gonna get worse than this. And then it got worse. I'm trying to do something here, just Oh! No! Damn it! Like 1 frame too late. I was trying to get the T-pose. They have like a 1 frame T-pose right before they burst.
This should punch.
Me? Oh, no.
This'll put him down.
Then 2019 and 2020 happened, and then 2021, and then 2022, and then 2023, and then 2024, and then 2025, and then 2025. It just keeps getting shittier and shittier. I mean, haven't got a decent Mass Effect game since 2012. It's all been downhill since then. I've actually been kind of tempted to go back and replay Andromeda recently. Not because I like that game or anything, just, you know, something to play. And I only ever played, well, only ever beat it once, and then played like the first hour or two of it on stream.
Enemies on our right.
Taking cover.
Oh, hi. You're right. That is an enemy on my right. I thought it was you, Garrus. I'm gonna be real. My bad. My latent space racism is still showing. I thought I got over that by the end of the first game, but you know, I'm only human after all. Don't put the blame on me. Just like in the trailer for Mass Effect Andromeda. I used that song. Star Trek Discovery 2017. So not new. Oh, what was what Star Trek was that from? One of the new ones. Yeah. Is that a vault?
I'll bring this place down around you.
What? Oh, I think one of my all-time favorite. Oh, the second you started it, I knew what it was going to be. I hate it. One of my all-time favorite Star Trek quotes that aged really well is, yeah, the Elon Musk. It's not good. Oh, shit! Didn't know there was going to be a flamethrower guy right there. never really liked the flamethrower in this game, I'm gonna be honest. I use it in this mission and then never again. Because it's a cover-based shooter where you kind of function best on long range. Running in like this is how you fast-track your own demise. Yet. Oh, fuck, where the hell did this cunt come from? Well, thanks for absolutely nothing, Zaid. I guess that guy's just strangely immune to getting concussive shotted, like every other enemy in the game for some reason. I mean, you shoot a concussive shot to a goddamn Krogan and he becomes a ragdoll, but not that guy. I love that. That death might have single-handedly ruined my chance of beating this mission where I have to go. We'll see.
This'll put him down. Anyone else want some?
This should slow him down.
Oh, so that time it worked? What the fuck happened last time then? That's actually kind of really pissed me off, because that was an unfair goddamn death. Which again, is only really bothering me because I am like up against the clock here. So I had to redo a whole chunk of fighting because for some reason the make enemy ragdoll button didn't make them a ragdoll.
Every weapon, get down.
Maybe have like a little bit of shield. Catch a review of the footage. Can we make progress now? Nope, we're still spawning more enemies out the door.
One less to worry about.
Hell of a goddamn fire rate on the Geth pulse rifle. Okay, seriously, can we stop? Just keep spawning more enemies. Like I've been sitting here for like 3 minutes now. For fuck's sake, let's go. It's because you know I need to go, right? You know that I gotta go pick up the wife, and so you're like making this take extra long. Zaid, you're just gonna get yourself killed, and then get me killed by proxy. Completely out of ammo. I've used my entire fucking ammo supply just trying to get into this room, basically. Ammo. Mattock's still kicking. I think it's the only enemy in the room right now, at least. Come on. All three of us. Concussive triple shot.
Firing an impact shot.
No? Aw. Whatever.
It's gonna blow!
Go checking these doors, see if there's any loot. Funny, really. People really didn't know what a turd that man was. I clocked him when he had to go with that dude who saved those kids from the cave. You know what my real clocking for Elon Musk being a piece of shit was? And it's going to sound really fucking silly, and I don't remember when this was exactly. It was probably around about the same time as the cave diving incident. It was when he reposted some 2B fan art on Twitter and refused to credit the artist. And then when called out for it, he was just like, "Aw, I don't have to, lol." And it's like, so you're gonna like flaunt your lol, look at me, I'm a gamer just like you guys cred, but also you're not gonna show any respect to like the actual gamers and actual fans who like produce the art you're gonna repost? No, fuck you. So whatever the fuck that was my turning point. But now you have to remember there was a time when Elon was like still a bit of a liberal kind of darling.
Saeed, please. You know it was nothing personal, just business, I swear. It was 20 years ago. Look at you. I did you a favor. Saeed, please. I'm gonna die here, man. Do something.
Try, you son of a bitch.
Sorry, there's something very silly about that. Dr. Zoidberg when he gets his hands on that damn delivery boy. Fry, you son of a bitch. Shut up. Anyway, we did it. Yay, mission complete. And I still have like 7 minutes to spare. Who wants to see me? Morden. Oh, okay, well, that'll have to be next time. Hey.
Back for another lesson.
I was kind of hoping we would like have a debrief on me helping you kill a guy and we let a bunch of civilians die.
Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you call her.
No?
Hell of a girl. Could have used a destructive little bitch like that 10
Wow.
years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMZ. Took out a lot of Krogan that day, but we lost way too many men.
Right, I'm going to be completely honest with you. That, when you do the mission that way, it is very anticlimactic. So the usual way I do that mission is, no, we're not going to sacrifice innocent lives so you can get your little revenge kick. We're going to rescue the workers first, and then you chase Vito out to the landing pad just as he's getting away, and he gets away. But then you have this really tense conversation with Zaid where you can, I think you could, there's a few ways of doing it. You can convince him that what you did was right and that he needs to get his shit together, and you basically are able to like charisma him into still being loyal to you even though you didn't get what you wanted. You can yell him down and you both carry on as crewmates, but I don't think he ever really gets over it and he is disloyal to you. Or you fucking leave him to die. And you're like, nah, you're out of control. And he, like a pipe or something falls on him, like a pillar, and he gets trapped, and you just like leave him. So there's like an actual like proper, kind of good little ending there. But I don't know, you do it that way, and it just kind of, he gets his fancy pants little slow-mo walk away from explosion moment, and then we never talk about it again. A little anticlimactic, that's all. Remember to save your game. Who do you think I am? No, I can't talk to Jack. We already have. Well, I guess that's that. Let's, before I do anything else, let's remember to change our weapon back to the Mattock, and then we will, call it there. Well, in any case, thanks for watching, guys. It's a shame that Mass Effect Mondays, they always seem to be gotta pick up uni days, so the streams are always, like, just shy of 2 hours, or 2 hours at the absolute most. So I wouldn't mind. I don't know, the game works best maybe if I could get 2 main missions done per stream, but instead every week I do 1 main mission and then I have like 30 minutes to spare where it's like I guess I could speed run a small mission and then be left with like 5-10 minutes awkwardly of just like chatting to crew. I don't know, it's an annoying little format there, but don't know what I can do besides divorce. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Sunday for some more BioShock. Doubt it, but I sure would like to finish that game. I will say, I've been really looking forward suddenly to getting to Infinite. Don't know why. Just kind of the last couple of days, I was like, kind of looking forward to playing that one. But we gotta get through BioShite first. Right. Catch you later. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.